Hi, it's Laura the Armchair Chef. This video is going to be a little different because I bought another lab partner with Rebecca from ChemKnits. And I just went to go look to see when my video goes up, and it's up. It went up this morning when I'm recording this. So I am going to watch her video and I'm going to open the yarn. So let me
Hi
there
everyone,
she
I'm Rebecca
is.
from ChemKnits, and today we are gonna glaze a variegated yarn. My plan is to dye a random variegated colorway using a brighter blue and pink, and then we're gonna glaze over it with probably a blur.
I still don't understand this glazing thing, but she does have a playlist that she created for somebody that has information for people who want to learn how to dye. She put these together for maybe a class or something, but she sent me the playlist because I was asking her about it because I have some undyed yarn that I'd like to dye. And so I've gathered, Easter egg dye, Kool-Aid, things that already have the acid in it, or the vinegar, or you add the vinegar to the dye tabs. After Easter, you can get all the dye tabs you want for free, cheap. And then you use the drink mix. You can use the drink mix that has citric acid in it already and dye your stuff. So I've been wanting to do that, but I have an electric stove. I don't have a gas stove. So she does have a playlist if you're interested in seeing more about. She's a chemist. I mean, she's not just a kitchen dyer, she's a chemist dyer. She does a lot of experimentation. It's very, very interesting. She goes into a lot of detail about what she's doing, why she's doing. She does comparisons, testing. She does it scientifically, not just, ooh, that's pretty. No, she does do, ooh, that's pretty, but she's more starts out scientifically to see how things are going to work. So it's pretty cool. She weighs her dye. She does all the safety precautions. She's wonderful. I've been following her and buying her yarn for quite a while. So
Full type of color, likely a mix of a royal purple and dark navy. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to today's lab partner, Lori Evans. Lori, thank you so much for being my lab partner for today's episode of Dyepot Weekly. I really hope you're going to love the yarn. Now, the colors I'm picking.
I believe so. It's going to be blue and pink with some purple. How could I not love it? And I have it right here. So I'm going to open it and then I'm going to go watch the video and see how she did it. So let's open the yarn right now. And you can watch me open the yarn and then you can go watch the video. Let's do this. She also has a spring, like a spring advent type thing. She puts out she puts a lot of work into it. All these people put a lot of work into these advent things they do. And when you see that price tag of $200, $183, I mean, it's not just yarn they're dyeing. They are making packages, they're making stickers, they're making labels, they're coordinating it. They have to pre-order so they know how much to make and get everything that looks almost the same. So when you buy one of these, you don't know what you're buying. It's a mystery because what she has is a video that she needs to edit. She does a lot of these videos ahead of time and dyes a lot of yarn. And then she goes through and does the editing. And if you want to help sponsor a video, you pay, and that helps her costs and helps pay for the yarn. And you get some of the yarn that was dyed in the video. Plus, you can add other things onto it if you want. So, what do we have? Dyepot Weekly 583 will be published June 20th. Thank you for being my lab partner. This is the second time I've done it. Now, yeah, I didn't fill it out right. I chose the add-on as DK, and I thought I wanted DK, but it wasn't available. It was bulky or something. I don't know. But I ended up with bulky or your worsted, or I don't know what I added. she sent me a message and asked me something. So, okay, I've got the Dyepot with 65. I did a night 3 set of 5 minis. So this is the night 3 set of 5 minis from, I think, her spring show. And then I bought night 2 and 3. So those would be these. So there should be what, 10 mini skeins in here of worsted that I could use all together. And let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. There's one night that's sort of a fade. And then here's another one that's much darker. So what I'm doing is I've been kind of collecting hand-dyed yarn. I have all of this stuff set aside somewhere, and it's all together. And last time I went through it, I sorted it by size so that I could see what I have that I could use in a project together. So I still do that. I'm still gathering things together here and there. This is superwash merino. This is worsted, 100 grams. So, and this is like a tonal. And this is 215 yards in worsted. That's night 3, and this is night 2. So these were some things she had for sale in her shop that had not sold. I guess maybe the Hanukkah. This might have been the Hanukkah nights. It's probably what it was. The Hanukkah is what, 7 nights or something. And then now we get to the yarn. And did I buy an extra one? Yes, I did. I added an extra one. So I paid for the video and an extra skein. So I have 2 skeins. These are 29 a piece, I believe. And this was the bulky. This ended up being the one she's dyeing today. And she did glazing. Now, I still don't really understand what glazing is, but I will try to pay more attention. I can see the blues and the pinks. And then she said glazing it with a purple. So that might be like an over dye. I'll have to watch what she's doing. But yeah, there's a bulky. And what this is, superwash wool with nylon. Ooh, 127. Those might actually make slippers, huh? They have nylon in them. I don't think there's enough. It's going to be about 250 yards with both of these. So, yep, this is the yarn she's dyeing. Now I'm going to go and watch her video and see how she does it. Doesn't smell bad. I mean, I don't usually sniff my yarn, but I thought it's wool. Let me smell it. So it doesn't smell like a wet sheep or a wet dog. They say wet wool smells like a wet dog, but you know, we all know that smell. And she uses those wonderful Ziploc bags that I do. I love Ziploc bags. I always keep a supply. So much easier than containers, and they're waterproof. They don't leak. So, alrighty then. So I'm going to link the video that she did, so you can go watch it and watch how she dyed the yarn. And she'll give you information in there if you want to participate. I can, her Etsy shop will be down there. And I just went to her Etsy shop to look around and see, and she has some things in there that she's dyed before. If you do it by most recent, the stuff that's the oldest is in there, things that she hasn't, that she's done already, the video. So what she will do is tell you what video it was, and you can go watch her dye the yarn. That's very fun. That's very fun. So that's my ChemKnits lab partner video or purchase. That's the yarn that she dyed. Now let's go watch the video, and I'll see you on the other side. That's it. I'm not going to come back and talk about it because I want to go see my yarn getting dyed. Okay, bye.